We have a male wicket. Another
Hey friends, and welcome to another episode of Badash Outdoors. This episode is part 2 of my Florida fishing experience. Where we left off in the last part, we were just hooked up on a swordfish, and in this episode you get to see that entire swordfish battle from start to finish. It has been hands down one of the most intense experiences of my fishing life. I'm really excited for you guys to see this, and if you haven't already, please subscribe, like this video so that you can see videos that I post in the future all around fishing, hunting, cooking, and other amazing things in the outdoors. So enjoy this next part of my Florida sword fishing experience. Cameron, get your camera going.
Stay on the wheel! Stay on the wheel!
Ben!
Stay on the wheel, Ben!
Ben, this way! Reverse this way now! Reverse that way! Alright, stop.
Okay.
We need another
I'm
harpoon.
staying on the motor. Y'all handle that harpoon.
Here, I got your
Do
video.
I need to pull forward?
Get
another harpoon out now.
The harpoon's out. It does not have a tip.
Yes. Hold this, and he goes to take off and feed him line. Don't try and stop him. Okay? I don't want to pull the dart. Staying with him. I'm keeping him. Just keep him broadside, right? Just keep him broadside to the boat.
Yes.
Okay. He's trying to go down.
Sound a little bit.
Yep, I'm steering. Coming up! Yeah! Yeah, baby! Go! Watch your legs! Holy!
4 to 500.
Don't pull it. Let it go.
Jeff, Seth, you're on this road.
Just use that one video.
This is extremely dangerous, guys. Yes. Watch your feet. Everybody watch your feet. Where we rope going? My turn, guys.
You want me to cut that mono?
Cut this. I'm backing up the point.
Guys, I need you to rig the front harpoon.
Got it.
I don't know how to do that.
Ready to go. We need to get another harpoon in this fish. Okay. All right.
Are you guys ready? Marty, clean that rope up so it comes out straight,
Everyone
would you
chill.
please?
This is a long way from being over. Just because we got a dart and it doesn't mean
I think it does.
I think it means
I think it's a great start.
This is a 50-foot marker to the wind on. That's a 50-foot marker from Larry. So we know where you're at.
Had we not had that darkener, we'd be here till dark. Oh, we didn't have the dart? Yeah. It's just more drag. She can't swim around with that. Not a 20 pound.
Not 3 barrels you can't.
Pretty sure she can find something. Okay, when she's coming up like this, you don't need to get aggressive on the wheel. Just let it present to the way you want.
Wind on. We're 150 feet away from the fish.
We're hooked up tight on a monster, a sea monster.
One guard in.
100 foot left to go.
Second one on the way. 100
We got a dart in it. Very good feeling. Now that's a little more realistic. That is a Viagra screaming drag. Going down. And more. Oh man, the rope's tangled way hard around the leader. Okay. Very light leader.
Rope's tangled around the leader.
It's just good to know that we're in that situation.
In the previous episode, you see Captain Seth Funt throw a harpoon into the swordfish. So one harpoon in, and the fish is still hooked up, and Captain Michael Grant is trying to reel it in. And while this is happening, the rope from the harpoon is coiling around Captain Grant's line hooked into the fish. And so this is coiling and starting to tighten up as the fish is being reeled in. And in the midst of this, Captain Michael Grant realizes that there's a second swordfish following the swordfish that we have on the line.
Yeah, there's a 100-pound male with it.
That's fucking cool. Yes. under the boat.
With the first harpoon rope coiled up around our line, the second harpoon was going to be the difference between landing this fish and losing it.
Oh! Stocky! That's a hit. Stocky! Woo! All right, your rope's here. Where's he at?
Take this harpoon for me.
Yep.
This is far from over. This is far from over, dude. This is far from over. This is far from over.
Okay. I'm just keeping the fish away from under the boat. I'm not
The other one's gonna start swinging, try and get that one free. Go cut the leader line.
The other swordfish will start swinging to cut it free.
Okay, get it off the rock. Rope off the rock. Cut that line. Cut the line. Cut the line. We didn't have darts there. Keep it going.
Nice work, Seth.
Rich, are you good there? That's where we're at. You're straight down
We
your
got
2
darts and a fish and no hook. Oh man, hand lining. This is old school. Back to the good old days. No way we're gonna be able to land the fish in the bow. We're definitely gonna land those. Actually, you know what? You want me to bump it?
Seeing this fish come to the side of the boat was the moment that we realized we had a close to 400-pound swordfish to get into the boat. And now we had to figure out how we are going to get this fish into the boat.
Here, let me get a stick in there.
Guys, this thing can take off in a second. Let's pick.
We gotta
Hold
walk.
up, guys, over here. Hold up, guys, I need somebody to grab face.
Bringing this fish into the boat is a big deal. One wrong move and somebody gets hurt, or we lose the fish altogether and it sinks to the bottom of the ocean.
It's gotta be sideways. It can't be laying on. Okay, guys, we're gonna do this in 4 steps. Okay? Head up, head over. Ready? 1. Up and down. Pull up and push down. Pull up. 3. Up. Push down. Push down. Push down. Slide him in. Push down. Oh god. Woo! He's in the boat. Fish is in the boat.
Captain Funt and Captain Grant both had really big jobs during this entire process. Not only were they trying to keep the fish on the line, but they were trying to keep everybody safe and working together. I mean, there's the big wolf pack, and keeping all of these pieces working, moving, and all of us working as a cohesive unit was critical to the success of this swordfish coming over the reef. Once we were sure the situation was safe, then we could finally all celebrate.
Yeah!
One of the best pieces of this experience for me was actually the ride back to the marina. And Captain Michael Grant raised the swordfish flag. And as we're passing through, other boats are going by and checking this out, seeing this swordfish stick out of the boat, and we're cheering and applauding and super excited for us. And then we decided once we got the swordfish back to the docks, got it cleaned up, now we had to figure out what we were gonna have for dinner. We were stoked when we found out that the swordfish was a pumpkin. So a pumpkin swordfish is a swordfish that has basically been gorging itself on shrimp, and it gives its flesh a really bright orangish kind of tint to it. Very delicious. Some of our new friends, John and Linda, invited us over to have dinner at their place, and we thought that we could probably supply the main course. We were super excited to head on over and enjoy some food and the fruits of our labors and a good successful day of fishing with good friends. Thank you so much for watching part 2 of my Florida fishing experience. In the next episode, you get to see bass fishing, more peacock bass fishing, barracuda fishing, and Ben, Seth, and I decided to go snorkeling with some fish out in the marina near Seth's place, and you get to see some of the amazing fish that we encountered there. So subscribe, like this video, and can't wait to see you next week, and thank you so much for joining me. Take care.